Hervey Bay in Queensland, just a quick 1 or 2 hour flight from the capitals along the east coast, otherwise a cruisy 3-hour drive north of Brisbane. It's famous for its whales here, but there's so much more to this region, surrounded by Butte beaches directly opposite another hotspot, Fraser Island. I set up camp at Mantra Resort, settled in with an ocean view, and then hit town to explore the shops and cafes along the esplanade. Hervey Bay's unlike a lot of tizzed up tourist spots along the coast. It's chock full of seaside charm, but also has a warm, big country town vibe, and it's not overdeveloped. Then it was time to meet Larry at Aquaview Cafe Water Sports, a hotspot for aquatic adventures, including jet boat thrill rides. Les is proud of his one-stop shop.
If we saw a need for an activity, we endeavoured to bring it to the people.
This thing really flies, hitting speeds up to 90 kilometres an hour. And remember to hold on tight or you'll end up riding a humpback whale or a dolphin. Of course, you can recharge with a coffee or meal back at the cafe before going for a kayak paddle, sail a cat, or simply enjoy the views. Speaking of food, I'd heard about a great little B&B in town offering Italian cooking classes. Meet Rocco and Mara of Villa Cavour B&B. With cooking classes in his big kitchen, it's a chance to roll up your sleeves and cook up a storm with Rocco. What a character. Who cares if he muddles his English when he can speak to you through his fresh Italian food creations? Over some imported Italian vino with a scrumptious dinner, it's a chance to chat with Rocco and Mara about life in Italy. Now that's accommodation with a point of difference. Sure, you can stay in a nice Hervey Bay hotel with ocean views, a backpackers, or even a caravan park close to the action. But this B&B allows you to enjoy a little Italian romance, learn to cook great pasta, and put on an extra 10 pounds while you're at it. Next morning, it was time to hit the sand with a few furry friends with names like Jimmy, Ollie and Elvis. Steve Madden's Fraser Coast camel safaris hoof off in the morning or at sunset for a stroll along Scarness Beach. Did you know these placid animals can cart up to 350 kilograms for weeks on end? It's yet another example of Hervey Bay's diversity for activity and adventure, whether you're on land or at sea. And when the day comes to an end, there's nothing quite like a sunset champagne sail with the Blue Dolphin crew. While owners Peter and Julie bring on the nibblies and drinks, it's a great way to unwind on a luxury yacht while cruising around Platypus Bay and Fraser Island. Speaking of which, Fraser Island is definitely one for your travel bucket list. It's only a half-hour ferry trip away and has some great eco accommodation options. This Queensland coastal hotspot may be more like a country town, but don't for a minute think it can't match the big boys for fine dining. Say hello to Coast Restaurant, Hervey Bay's best kept secret. It's taking it up a notch from the town's fish and chip shops, Asian restaurants and pub meals, but it's worth every cent. Hervey Bay in Queensland. It's a little piece of paradise with a lot going on.